Firstly, Lance, how are you?
I'm going good. Obviously, frustrating period for me. Obviously, with a hamstring injury a couple of weeks ago, but I'm feeling a lot more positive in the last few days, and yeah, looking forward to getting into the rehab for my hamstring and coming back and getting back into it.
Unfortunate resumption to the pre-season. Talk us through the injury. What happened?
Yeah, obviously. Had a really good training block over the break, had a good 8-9 weeks of solid training, and then got back into the club, and we were getting into small group skills and getting back into it, which was a positive thing for me. And then the setback of the hamstring, pretty devastating, to be honest with you, but especially when you put in a lot of hard work like most of the guys had done over that period. And yeah, it's a setback, but things happen in football. I sort of put things in perspective. It is a big setback for me and the football club, but I'll be back and ready to get back into it, and keeping as positive as possible. And I'll be putting all my effort into making sure we're preparing all the boys as best as we can and getting as many wins as we can.
So what are the experts saying? How long do you think you'll be out?
Well, I think the club came out and said around 9 weeks, so what are we, nearly 2 weeks already, so 7 weeks to go. But yeah, I'm just focusing on rehabilitating myself as good as possible, putting all my focus in on that, and hopefully I can get back as soon as possible. But in saying that, I want to make sure that I'm ticking all the boxes, and once I get back, I stay back and don't miss any more football, because it definitely is very frustrating especially probably the last 2 or 3 years. It's been really disappointing to have so many injuries, but yeah, I just want to make sure that I get back and stay in the team.
If we rewind to just before Christmas and come back for the pre-season,
Yep.
I think everyone at the club looked at you and thought, wow, you look like you're in amazing shape. Were you feeling as good as you've ever felt?
Yeah, I was. I think had a really good pre-season, was feeling as good as I felt leading into the Christmas break. And then, yeah, obviously the setback with the knee. I think it was New Year's Eve. Finished my training session and then pulled up really sore through my knee, and then had the scans and obviously needed knee surgery, which was another devastating blow. But picked myself up again and got back on with it, and then had been training really hard again and got really fit, and then obviously this setback. But as I said before, the injuries do happen. I've been very blessed to have 14 years of pretty much no injuries, but I've been able to get through the season. But the last couple of years have been frustrating, but as I said, I put things in perspective, and I'll just get on with it now and hopefully get back to playing some good football.
Some people in the media are saying your best football is behind you. What do you say to them?
People are allowed to say what they want. That's the industry we're in. I can't control that, but as I said, I'm just focusing on getting myself in really good condition, ticking all the boxes I need to tick to make sure that I get back, and I've got no doubt that I can get back to my best. But it's going to take a lot of hard work, but as I've said before, I'm willing to put in the work to make sure that I get back out there.
Well, we can't wait to see you back out there. In terms of game day, watching from the sidelines, and that would be frustrating, what does game day look like for you at the moment?
Oh, no doubt it'll be exciting. Obviously a little bit frustrating that I'm not out there, but definitely exciting. I think last year obviously missed 10 games, so I was there for most of the games watching the boys' game day. I enjoy that aspect, but I'd love to be out there playing with the boys. But I think we've got a lot of young boys, especially in our forward line, that I've enjoyed mentoring. So I'll be looking forward to helping them during the week, and then hopefully they can go out and put on the show on the weekend.